everybody, it's Dave again, and welcome back to Deconstructing Disposables. Today, we're going to go back a little bit into my area, permanent wear, but we're going to talk about mixing in disposables with permanent wear. Where does it work? Where doesn't it work? When is it right to do so? So, Scott?
You know, it's not like wearing white after Labor Day. You can do this at any time. You have to have a thought process around it and understand really what you're trying to achieve by mixing this. Is it due to cost? Is it due to labor? Is it simply just a basis of presentation? You'll see here a host of different items and they're mixed together. In some aspects, you may not know which one is the disposable item and which one is actually the permanent item. But it does give you a lot of flexibility on things you can do in the kitchen and ways to present food in a fun, whimsical way for your clients.
Well, I'm looking at some of these pieces you have here, and some I think are disposable, but they really do look like they're permanent wear items.
Definitely. The big thing to take into consideration too is where are you using these pieces? If you have a lot of outdoor dining, that's a big area. You can use a cup like this. It looks like glass from afar, but if it falls down and you're outside, it's not going to break and shatter. The other thing is that Scott mentioned is what's the proper area. Let it play. It's all about being fun and having your guests be hands-on and seeing the different applications.
Yeah, having your guests have some fun, maybe even your staff enjoying it, working with new items, mixes something in that's maybe a little bit unusual. You're trying or testing an item. Great advice. I was also thinking when I saw some of this rooftop dining. It's summertime, it's warm, and I think rooftop dining now for some of those disposable glassware is great. It's great.
There's so many different things you can do. Again, from the glassware, whether it's a summertime cocktail, whether it's different types of shots or putting some pieces together. And again, something like this is so simple, which is just using a traditional piece where you can do French fries and putting different types of paper in there. This happens to be a stock one. We have lots of clients that do custom prints and things like that, again, to bring their branding and their own touch to it.
I was just going to say, right back to branding again, you can really create an identity or reinforce your identity for your restaurant or maybe even your bar.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen some of the most, some of the higher end restaurants in DC, even some of the Michelin star rated restaurants in DC use items like this where they tie it into their menu. So it's not something that can't be for everybody. You really have to come in with an open mind and have fun with your menu and really try and think about, again, how do you get your customer out of the restaurant with an experience where they say, wow.
Yeah, when you mention Michelin restaurants and upper white tablecloth type restaurants, I'm thinking it's still really about the guest dining experience. And if you can surprise that guest with something a little bit fun and a little out of the ordinary, if you bring that to our table and I'm in a Michelin starred restaurant, I think it's something unusual, something very, very special. I know it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Great. So what's the tip of the day?
Make it fun. Make it fun for your staff and make it fun for your guests. Whether it's a disposable cast iron pot or even some bamboo products like this or even like this, and you're putting some churros or some fries and some tater tots in.
Always good advice from the pros here, Scott and Andy from Acme. Really appreciate you joining us this week. Deconstructing Disposables. We'll see you next time.